Welcome to the last video of this playlist about the list implementations in the Java Collections framework. Let's see whether we can come up with some best practices about whether you should use ArrayList or LinkedList and draw a final conclusion. Let me start by reviewing and comparing the two classes. What have I discussed? Well, ArrayList, also known as resizable array, versus LinkedList, known as doubly LinkedList. Regarding the modification operations, add and remove. First of all, we had add and remove at the back. For array lists, it is generally O1 unless a resize takes place, in which case it is ON. So globally we call it amortized O1. Linked list is O1. Add remove at the front. ArrayList needs to perform a shift of elements, occasionally a resize, therefore it is ON, and LinkedList is O1. Add remove nor at the front nor at the back through the index. With ArrayList it is ON, and with LinkedList, well, the actual modification is O1, but since LinkedList needs to iterate to the correct position first, which is size dependent, it is quicker than with ArrayList, but still it is ON. How about positional access, get and set operations? ArrayList is indexing an internal array, which is not only really quick, but size independent, so O1. LinkedList needs to iterate to the correct position, so ON. And query and search, if we were to look for a certain object or remove it. Well, for both ArrayList and LinkedList, it is ON. So, for ArrayList, its strong point is positional access. Its weak points, modification and search. LinkedList, on the other hand, scores well with modification, but not so for positional access and search. So, can we come up with some best practices? When looking at previous results, you might be tempted to come up with the following best practice. Choose ArrayList when accessing data happens more frequently than adding or removing data. On the other hand, choose LinkedList when adding or removing data happens more frequently than accessing data. But be careful with these best practices. It's not that black and white. It's not an exact science, and there are more things to consider. There are more things to take into account. One of that is resources. LinkedList uses more memory than ArrayList. Also, what if in your application your list contains few elements? ArrayList might then be more interesting overall. But what if you use huge lists, say a few gigabytes of data? Then you might reconsider your choice. In practice, ArrayList seems to be used more. There are reasons for that. So, the final conclusion and my advice to you would be the following. Take the comparisons into consideration, but most important, test for yourself what works best in your app, and then decide. Well, with this I conclude this playlist about two major list classes of the Java Collections framework, ArrayList and LinkedList. Thank you for your attention, and if you like videos in this series, thanks for pressing the like button. Bye bye.